Hello, hello. Welcome to the Spitter Swab Beer Review. I'm Jammer. I'm doing this Cherry Chouffe. Uh, s- uh, shit. It's 8% ABV. And if I'm correct, it's 88 by the BA, but let me check it. It's always difficult. Everything's difficult. BA 88. Yes, 88 by the BA. Um, it says right here, beer with natural flavors and colored with vegetable juice. I think I just got my counterpart here. All right, there he is. BA Brew News. Hey, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
You see what I have, right?
Le
This,
chauffe, le
yeah.
chauffe, carré, cric, le
Mhm.
chauffe.
Yeah, it's got that burgundy or actually a little reddish. I don't know what you color you would call that.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
Kind of
it's a
period blood look. But no, yeah.
beige head.
It's almost like same, you've had three philosophers. Has the same look to it. A little bit of
Yeah,
creek, a little bit of
yeah.
creek beer mixed with that nice, rich.
But they say right there they color it with vegetable juice. So
Well, then they're bastards.
yeah.
Are they trying to say that they have beetroot in it, like traditional, or are they saying vegetable juice?
Well, it does says
That's
beer
where I
with
don't know
natural
what's going
flavors
on.
and colored with vegetable juice. I don't know, but it
Why
does
why
smell of
would you need
cherry.
to color a beer with vegetable juice if it didn't need to already be dark?
I know. And what do you got there? That looks good. What is
I
it?
have a Miller Lite.
No, that's not Miller Lite.
This is a hold on, come on, come on. This is the Sunny Side. Oh, is it Sunny Side Up? Imperial
Ah,
Stout, 11% from Pizza Boy Brewing Company. From like I believe it's from in the Harrisburg region of
no,
Pennsylvania.
it looks good.
It is actually brewed and canned by Valley Road Enterprises. So there you go, and from Enola, Pennsylvania. So I don't know if Pizza Boy is like a gypsy brewing company or what's going on there. I'm not really
Yeah,
sure. I will never say nomadic brewing company because that's for pussies. I will say
that
gypsy.
that's like Paps, just pick a
Taps and
brewery.
Taps not a gypsy brewing company.
They
What's
just
that?
pick up. They just pick a person to a brewery to do their brewing. That's all they do.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah. They
Really?
they they contract Miller there for the longest time to do their beers.
hmm There was a
Yeah,
guy I work with now. He used to work for Budweiser doing a lot of stuff. Um,
yeah.
the one thing I do really enjoy about hearing about really mass produced brewing companies, especially like the new Newcastle one and stuff, is the
Mm-hmm.
controls aspect. All of the control wiring, the control valves, the control is like it's so like you can do it from one room and just little buttons and fingers and just do the whole
Oh yeah.
guy doing millions of pints of beer going. I kind of like that. So being a being an electrician with a PLC degree and stuff like that, I kind of like that whole vibe
Mm-hmm.
of wiring the whole deal, so you can just do all the readouts, get all the inputs, and just make things going on. Like, I'm going to make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
But what
Uh,
about a one person brewing company where that one guy controls the whole massive brewing company from one laptop the whole time and makes millions of pints of beer? It only has
that,
people just shipping the beer out. No, it's all done. It's all done. It goes in, it goes in, it goes
yeah.
in, it goes into the cans, it wraps around, it goes out. All automation.
And as long
Automation
as
is
that
the devil, but because I'm in automation, kind of like mindset, and I do have degrees in that shit,
Mm.
it does make me really interested in automation.
Yeah, and that's great as long as it works.
But that's why we have maintenance guys. It is like that. That's my broken finger. I don't know if you
Yeah,
can see how it is. Like when it's straight, it's still broken. But automation is almost like I went to school to learn how to work on the robots in this one section,
yeah,
and it's the same robots that are in that new Terminator movie, and but yet they're all working fine. But if you go into the real world, they're broke most of the time.
yeah.
But in the movie, they're working great.
Oh
Everything's fine
yeah.
in the movie. You know what I mean? Just like
Well,
this is
because they
not
could edit.
reality. Edit, 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 edit. But this is an 11% imperial stout that
Yeah.
is dark as my soul, which is nice. There
Well,
you go, sunny
yours
side up.
actually looks pretty good. Mine, I'm a little hesitant about just because it's colored with vegetable juice, but you know.
I would say you might get a little beet juice taste, but Le Chouffe makes pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it does smell like cherry cough drops, which is,
And so like a Luden's cough drop, which is
yeah.
nice. A little Luden's action. Le Chouffe
Mm,
means the gnome. Le Chouffe. So the
yeah.
gnome is in your beer.
And we're gonna drink it. Cheers.
Cheers. I want to go a little lighter, so I got 11% imperial stout to go a little bit lighter.
Yeah. This is very sweet and syrupy.
Kind of like your puss. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, it's yeah,
Ah.
very cherry sweet and tart. You know.
I don't know if we did it on the channel. I think my girl and I did, but we drank I think we did. We drank a Polish wine that was exactly like drinking liquid Luden's cough drops.
Wow.
Yeah, it was nuts.
You know, you were mentioning about the German and the European and Polish, I'm going to tell you right now, Germany and Poland, they really have great beers.
They do. And so does Estonia, if you haven't had
Yeah,
it yet.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yala, good shit.
mm, yeah. I mean, but you
Well,
talk about
let's tell you
those.
what though, like in Poland, like you're saying, a huge craft beer movement went through Poland not too long ago,
Yeah,
and Poland is still one of those little, almost like a hidden gems of like
yeah,
traveling where you can go there and not spend a lot of money too. So I'd
yeah.
like to actually hit that.
Let me tell you, I went there, and I'm going to tell you, I was impressed not just by just everything around, but I mean the
But the
women.
puss,
The
yeah, I was
women,
gonna say the puss, yeah, like there you go.
they were all like models, man. I mean, they all very feminine, carried themselves very well. You know, they're
How
very
wide were their butts? I like a wide butt. They're pretty wide,
well.
or are they middle?
Well, I would say anywhere from what is the opposite of
The
wide?
non-butt to the dump truck. Where are we going? Like, we're gonna
I would
one to
say it would go anywhere between no butt to medium. You know,
okay,
most
okay.
of
So
them.
they're not wide butted. So they're yeah,
No,
okay. There's not a lot of eights and nines.
but there's a lot of in the medium. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that category I'm talking about is kind of more the model type. Now, if you go
Yeah, but
off
the
from
thing
the
is, like,
time type that
if you get a firm five, a firm five is very, very different than a loose five. If you
yeah.
can get a fucking rounded five, you're doing good.
Mhm.
So like
And
butts are like two different scales. You have like that 1 to 10 firm and then 1 to 10 is loose.
yeah,
Because if you get a firm seven, you're like epic supermodel never have to work again level.
yeah,
But you get a flat seven, you're like flip it like nah, that's
mhm,
good.
yeah.
So yeah,
But I mean, I was just amazed at how pretty the women were and how attractive they were in general, and
I
friendly,
thought you told me that
and
about Russia
friendly.
too.
Yeah,
Really, really
yeah.
friendly.
I was at several places, and one of the places we went to was the Hard Rock there in Krakow, I think it was.
There's a Hard Rock Cafe in Krakow.
Yeah,
You fucking kidding me?
and the women were, they were very friendly. Granted, all right, so they know we're tourists. I mean, it's obvious. I come in and I'm speaking English, and I don't sound like anything like you know what I'm saying. But what was funny is I'm big on eye contact, and at that time I was single, and I was looking at women, and I was just looking at them and smiling and making eye contact with them, and when I made eye contact with several of them, they would smile and they were, like that. And then they would later on would come over and talk and everything like that. And so, they were very friendly in my regard, that's,
Mhm.
and attractive,
Mhm.
But and I told several people that I know that if they were ever going to travel, they should go to, because they were single. I said, you should go to Poland, man. The women are like models, just go
Yep.
there. They're friendly and everything. I said, I guarantee you, if you go there and you're friendly and all that stuff and nice and everything, you're going to get one of them to come up to you. But yeah, in general, European women are very
Oh,
attractive.
my buddy was over in Russia putting in a printing press, and he said even in the dead of winter there, when he was in Russia, the women would still high heels, low skirts, walk around in the fucking freezing cold. It didn't bother them. Like they just didn't give a fuck, and they were
Yeah.
all like tall, hot motherfuckers. Like it was crazy. I'm like, ooh. See, the thing is, I like women that are built like potatoes. I like
Yeah.
a 3'7" girl that's about as tall as about she is wide.
And that's the funny part about it. When I was in Poland, they had a wide range like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
When I was in Germany, I was surprised because I expected all
yeah,
these fucking
Germany.
huge German guys go do. I'm like, I'm the tallest fucking here. Like all the like they're like here, like oh I thought, sorry, I thought you guys were all be fucking stair stepping
Yeah.
motherfuckers. But no, you're all small. My
Germ.
buddy Patrick, we took a picture together, and I'm like leaning over a little bit, and he's still like
Oh.
here to me, and I'm leaning over, going, "Ugh,"
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I remembered I was in the Polliner, the Polliner Salvator, the double bock.
Yeah.
I
Oh
went to
yeah.
the Salvator pub in Cologne, and so it's really cool to see all the Polliner stuff. You know what I mean? So you go to the Polliner pub,
Mm,
and everything's on tap. So I had two fucking pints of Polliner Salvator on tap,
mm,
big, and they gave me the glass stein. So I'm there,
yeah.
and I have a ham hock. I have two ham hocks. So I ordered two everything because I'm a pig. So I'm
Yeah.
eating two ham hocks like
Uh-huh.
this, and I'm drinking the things, and and my buddy's like, my wife and I can't even finish one ham hock, let alone two. And I'm like, you've never seen an American eat before, because here we
Yeah.
go. Like, whoa! I was there. I mean, my gut was even bigger than after I left. My gut was even bigger than my gut is today. Like I was like, bro, like I brought Europe home with me. You know what I
And the
mean?
funny
Like
thing
I
about it
went
is
there.
that the food over there tastes so much better.
Oh fuck yeah! Like everything I ate there was amazing. Everything I drank there was amazing.
I mean, I get it to a degree. That's because you're traveling and you're excited and
But
you're
everything that
enjoying.
you're getting prepared is fresh.
Yeah,
Everything that's
that's
there
the
is there. Like everything they did, what they just did yesterday.
yeah.
That shit. Yeah, there's not preservatives in everything.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling some of the guys that I worked with. I said, when you're traveling over there, yes, everything's going to taste better just because you're traveling, but like you said, it is fresh. It
Yeah,
is no preservatives. It
yeah.
is
There's a
gonna
farmer's market right on the other side of the hill. They got that shit from. Like
yeah.
that's the. difference. Now in England, when I was in England a couple times now, it's like everything's from a store. Like you
Yeah.
get that same but at the same time, that's when you get that mentality of I'm in England, I'm in a pub, so this is
Yeah.
better. Where
Yeah.
your mind is saying like this is good, but you could literally have that same food in America at a nice tavern. It's
Yeah.
literally the same thing because
Yeah.
I mean I don't know how many times you ever heard it. Like fish and chips here is the same thing as fish and chips there, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
You're right. It is. It's different grease, but it's the same.
Yeah.
It's something that was caught somewhere else, breaded somewhere else, packaged somewhere else, and
Yeah.
fried there. Like it's. There
And you know
are
what's
places in England where you can literally get farmer like fishermen coming in from the sea, and you
mm-hmm.
can buy their shit there, and the tavern does it, but it's
Oh yeah.
very rare. It's rare, especially in the inland. You don't get that.
Yeah. And on
So I'm
top of
not saying
that,
there's no places like that in England, but they're
yeah.
few.
And on top of that, they that you're thinking, okay, fish and chips is the national dish, but it's been displaced actually.
Oh no, actually, the national dish for England right now is chicken tikka masala,
Yeah.
which is funny. So the the national dish is from a country they took over. In reality, took over them. Thank
Yeah.
you. Goodbye. Go fuck
Food
yourself.
wise, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean honestly, if you look at the Pakistanis and Indians in fucking
Oh yeah, that's true too.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're all over the fucking place.
Yeah,
They took
because when you
England
look in
over.
London, there, most of the
Well,
storefronts
the thing that
are,
pisses me off about that though too is they made like proper Britain a bad thing. They're starting to do that. That's a
yeah,
bad thing. You shouldn't be British. That's a bad thing. I'm like,
yeah.
oh my
Well, it's just
god,
like being American now.
it's a no. Fuck you. I like
Mm.
the fact that America still has that go fuck yourself mentality.
Yeah,
But I
but
see
that,
it in Britain all the time. I see it in Britain all the time. That kind of like it's bad to be British. Like the Union Jack was the one, but they had a cross before that that they started pulling off and pulling off and pulling off. Like
hmm
it's not good. It's not good to do that. Oh, it's
they're
not
doing the
good.
same thing with America though, because they're
I
doing
know.
this same
I
exact thing. They don't want you to have any
however
kind of
I think
nationalism.
no. The thing is nationalism. The thing is we have enough people that know what went down.
Hmm.
And thankfully, we are cognizant enough at this point in time to keep that tradition going.
Yeah,
Enough, cognizant enough to keep that tradition going. I do not think that we here will see that happen when we die.
well, I would hope not.
I think it's actually going to no, I don't think that this resistance will survive till we die.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think it's going to last that long either.
Yeah. Now
I think
I yeah,
that it's
I can
slowly been
say
deteriorated.
I have some weird vibe. I shouldn't say this on a live channel. I actually wait for this for a non-live channel. But like I definitely have like I think about things. I think about this. I think about that. I think about this. I think about like Lovecraft. Lovecraft was a big person. He was very against stuff, against
Mm.
a lot of. Oh, there's a term I'm trying to think of. And I can't think of it off the top of my head. But he was a very against a lot of like um, foreign cultures coming in.
Hmm.
The thing
Well,
is, though, there is a point where you're being against foreign cultures because you're an asshole.
yeah, I
But
mean,
then
yeah,
you can be against foreign cultures because you're trying to retain something that's good. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there's two sides of it.
Well, to be American usually uh, meant that you people come from all different cultures.
Yeah, we're
They
supposed to be a melting pot of some
Yeah,
kind.
and they took those cultures and they they all right, you're American now. You speak English, you do this, you do that, and everything like that. Doesn't
Mhm.
mean you displace completely your heritage or anything like that. It just meant you embrace that along with being American, which means embracing everything
Yeah, right, right.
as a whole,
Yeah.
and you became loyal to that. What
Hmm.
and that meant food too. That means like you took your food that you
Everything.
normally would be really spicy or really what you call it, and you kind of made it in the middle to where everybody loved it, and everything, and everybody would love it, and everybody would eat it, and everything, just like Chinese, and just like Indian, and just like Caribbean and South America, and all these different flavors,
Right. Everything's a flavor.
but
Everything's a
became
flavor in the pot.
mainstream. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And but now what they've done is what they're trying to, and from what I can tell, is that they want America to become a third world country, and they want America to, uh, they want it to be overrun by people willing to work for lower wages and everything like that in general. Because I don't know, in the 80s, you could get fired or quit your job and turn around and get hired that later that day at another company. That was the employees being in the cat seat, basically being able to dictate. What they want is that they want an abundance of workers sitting there begging to work, and them being able to throw pennies and people trying to grab for it.
I think that's one of the reasons why they dislike Trump
Yeah.
because unemployment was at a record low,
Hmm.
especially in every demographic.
Yes. That's the crazy part about it. You can
And
say what you want
to
against
know,
him. I don't
yeah, but
particularly like him as an individual or everything like that, but I like a lot of things he did.
mhm.
You know.
But at the same time, though, to nullify that, immediately, did you notice they opened all the borders to let everyone in? They
Yeah.
didn't care if they were sick or not. They didn't care about COVID or not. They cared. We need to make that demographic higher
Yeah.
of
And you know what?
unemployed people that will work for pennies.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too. I work for a company that's global, and the previous company and the one before that were all global. And one of the things I noticed about them is that oh, you work for this company. Well, you know what? We can get you, you can transfer to America. You'll be, you're working for the company. So if you transfer with working for the company, you can work, we'll get your citizenship and everything like that.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, that's true. They'll do all that. But the thing about it is, they want to bring people from other countries
Oh yeah, into
be,
here.
because they're not thinking, I'm going to be making this. Well, that's great. I never would have made that back there home. But then when they get here, the cost of living displaces what they're paying, you know. And I hear it from all these people from South Africa that have come, and South America that have come. They say, well, shit. I'm paying all this in taxes. I'm paying all this in, medical and all. You know, when I was home, I was making X amount and I was doing okay. I wasn't
Hmm.
doing great, but I was doing okay. But here I'm kind of struggling.
But at the same time, you get someone when they realize what's going on. If you vote for the person to lower those infrastructure rates,
Yeah.
you get less of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, too, there is that other populace going, I'm making money off these imports. I'm making money off these people working for pennies. The wine industry in California, for example,
Yeah.
all those motherfuckers, these pieces of shit, all up and down the fucking California coast, making millions of dollars every year, fucking migrant workers.
Oh,
I
that
don't
they've
want to. I
always
don't
made.
want to pay someone $15 an hour to pick my grapes. I'd rather pay them five.
Yeah. And here's the thing, they always claim, well, these are the jobs that Americans don't want to work.
We don't want to work. You know what, motherfuckers? There's a god. We used to fucking trim trees as kids. You
Yeah.
know, like fuck you.
Here's the
We used
thing.
to do this
Here's
shit.
the thing. Everybody would work it. You're just not willing to pay for it.
You're not willing to pay for it because you're a bunch of fucking worthless, soulless, fucking mucking millionaire fucking cocksucker, Taz talking motherfuckers that you should be burnt to the fucking ground. Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm being honest, man. I should stop that. But go
Well,
fuck yourself.
that's the truth of the matter. I mean, that's what it comes down to. You want to claim that it's the jobs that nobody would work. No, they would work it,
They
and
would work it.
that's been proven in the past. They work it. I mean, I remember as a kid, my parents working picking oranges in the groves and
Yeah.
everything just to make $1 and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And that was a
my mom
side
used to work
job.
at the one thing. Yep, my mom used to work at the farming movies. The that area here used to work there
Yeah.
making stuff.
And my grandparent, my granddad, he worked in the coal mines of Virginia, so I
I'll tell you
know.
what, the funniest thing is my grandfather, my biological grandfather, used to work in the cotton mills
Mhm.
in Mississippi. He was the cotton picker in
Yeah,
Mississippi,
and they
and they
always say,
used to
"Oh,
say, like,
only slaves did that."
no, no, you gotta pick the cotton in the morning when the dew is still on because the dew makes it way more. Like, and they used to. That's how they used to fucking get a little extra more pennies. It was
Yeah,
pennies. My
yeah,
aunt used to work at the one plantation when she was 7, iron clothes.
yeah,
I mean, like shit like that. Like a 7-year-old iron clothes for money. That's what they did. I mean, that
yeah,
was their shit. I mean,
and
these people are now 60, 70, 80.
yeah.
I mean, but that's what they did back then.
And the crazy thing about it is, I can remember being a kid and doing things to make money and all that stuff like that. But
Shoveling snow for
I
me.
never had to be in the situation like you're just saying, where I'm ironing clothes to make money. And I mean, granted, that's a stride in the sense that it's gotten better to where children don't have to work for
No.
but today I guess it would be
But
TikTok. I
but
don't
at
know.
the same time, you could see how the work ethic has gone further. Like
Yeah.
when you're 7 working for a living, or not living, but you know what I mean. Like you can see how the next generation is a little bit weaker, but the
Yeah.
next generation is a little bit weaker. The next generation, you know what I mean? Like, and now all of a sudden we have fucking 23-year-olds that don't think they need to work for anything.
And feel so entitled that they deserve everything.
Like I could hear the more of the I busted my ass more than I played Call of Duty. Like I
Yeah.
play Call of Duty is okay. Okay, you play Call of Duty. That's cool. What did you do with your day? Nothing. Okay, that's cool.
And the thing about it is too, being that they haven't done any real work or whatever like that and everything, they feel so entitled and all that stuff, and everything has come so easy to them because they're doing YouTube or they're doing TikTok, Instagram, all that other different stuff like that, and just so happen they're manipulating or I don't know, convincing people that are just as brain dumb as they are to do things that they're just as brain dumb, you know, for money, and they're making money. They're
I mean,
becoming
honestly,
millionaires.
if you're making money, I applaud you.
Oh, I do
However,
too, but
however, if you're a single mom with quite a fine puss and you're making money on welfare and on TikTok or OnlyFans or YouTube,
yeah,
I don't like you very much
yeah,
because you have that amazing platform to be making a ton of money not even taking your clothes off, just like
Exactly.
using the fucking the towel drop. Like, get
Well,
off the fucking wage of the working class and start making money like a normal person would in the fucking 2000s.
well,
Fuck
that's
you.
just like the teenagers today. You know, they'll turn around and do little dance moves. The girls will. They'll dance and they'll be dressed. They're dressed in their clothes and all that stuff.
There,
But
put your clothes on, but like,
but
I'm not saying anyone should ever take their clothes off for money, but
but but they're dressed and everything, and they're dancing and everything, and they're making all this money because you got all these perverts out there looking at them, going, "Yeah, I like that."
I got a fucking I have a camping channel, right, where
Mhm.
women make shorts of them like doing yoga poses in their underwear in the camping tents,
Yeah,
making 22 million views a video
yeah. See,
of just sexuality, sexuality. However, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Make money off that and not off the goddamn taxpayers. And you know what? Any fucking woman that bitches about that is too fucking ugly or too fucking stupid to make money off that herself. So go fuck yourself.
well, here's the crazy part about it. Even the ugly ones can make money on it,
Yes,
and they
exactly.
just don't want
No,
to.
no, too stupid then.
You know, this ain't a bad beer. I'm gonna go ahead.
You know what? Fuck your beer. I can't believe you made me this upset.
I'm gonna grade this. It's a little sweet. Tastes kind of cough syrupy and all that stuff. But I'll give
Oh,
it a.
yeah, really?
I'm gonna give it a B and a
What?
swallow.
What's the base style?
What's that?
What's the base style?
Base.
Yeah.
Ah. Well,
Or does it just say, does
it's
it just say
considered a
Belgian?
fruit and field beer.
What is that?
It's considered a fruit and field beer.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, but what is it? Like, is it like a Tripel or a quad or a Belgian double or just a
Ah,
Belgian ale?
I don't know.
Hey, you don't know. What do you mean? You got the goddamn bottle in your hand.
I got the bottle in the hand. It just says beer with natural flavors and colored with fruit
Oh my
juice.
god. Oh yeah, sorry. They made you a
Yeah,
generic ale, a Belgian ale. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, no wonder
Eh,
it's shit. I'm sure it's not bad though. It's just a little bit too cherry sweet for you.
Yeah, it's not anything special, and it's not something I would go out and buy. And look at all the lace and everything. Yeah, it looks all nice and pretty and all this, but fuck it.
This is a nice beer.
That looks like a nice. I would have liked that nice beer. In fact, I would have appreciated that nice beer if it was sent to me.
I just saw it. So Pizza Boy,
How do you like how I
son,
said that? If it was sent to me.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of more information. This is a double coffee oatmeal stout coming in at
Now
11%
that
alcohol
sounds
by
really
volume.
good.
Proudly brewed in Pennsylvania. It says that right there.
And you know what the crazy thing about that is? I like Maryland and Pennsylvania beers in general. There's a lot of good craft beers in that area.
Yeah, yeah.
And every time I ever gone up to Maryland, and every time my family goes up to visit relatives up in Maryland and everything, I try to get them to bring beer back from that area because and a variety of different brands and so forth because of the fact that the Pennsylvania and Maryland beers are really good.
You just basically just conned your family to get you beer, is what you said.
Yeah, but don't
Yeah.
let them know.
Okay. Shut up and spit in your mouth. So anyway, it says, please enjoy fresh. Go fuck yourself. Preferably with pizza. Go fuck yourself. Do not age. Go fuck yourself. Don't tell. I'm sorry. I'm one of those punk USA punks. Don't tell me what I'm gonna
Mm,
do. I want to drink it when
yeah.
I'm gonna do. But this is really good. I really like this beer. I actually like Pizza Boy, but most of the places that serve Pizza Boy back in the day when Pizza Boy got more established, they
Hmm.
priced out like a fucker. They were like $11 a bottle, like or a
Yeah.
can. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, go fuck yourself. Now it's more like
That's
$14 a 4 pack. That is something where I can go, okay, that's cool.
they like to gouge no matter who it is,
Oh my
and
god, you can't believe it. Like they gouged this one place I was just at. I won't name names because I don't want to shame anybody, but it was $5.99 a bottle or a
mm,
can. It's from fucking Camp Hill. It's like literally 45 minutes from where I live. Like, why is it fucking $6 a can? I know I
yeah,
can buy it for $11 a 4 pack at the place. Why are you charging so much? It's fucking stupid.
and I can understand if you're charging more because the shipping and everything, and
Yes,
oh, we have to
exactly.
ship
Yeah.
it and everything.
No,
But when you're right
if I'm
there in
taking
the,
if I'm taking Volt stuff from Virginia, or I'm taking Port Brewing stuff from California,
mm,
you're gonna add a little bit to that, yes. But if you're taking stuff from fucking Pennsylvania and charging $20, like oh, fuck you. I'll just do it. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck all the places around me.
yeah,
Other half is done in New York City, in Rochester, in Washington, D.C., and Philly. Holy fuck, why is it $27 a 6 pack? A 4 pack, rather.
yeah,
Like, why are you charging me $20 a fucking 4 pack? You're
I
being
think that,
douchebag.
yeah, yeah, I agree because I think that okay, if you I can understand if you're gonna ship it all the way across the United States, so you're gonna charge a little more. I get
Exactly.
that. I get that. But if I'm in your home stomping grounds and everything, it should be the cheapest beer in the
No,
area.
yeah. No.
And in
Let's
fact, you should want
do
it to be the cheapest beer in the area, and you should
Yes.
be wanting to push for it to be the
I'll tell you
cheapest
what,
beer.
no, like if you come to Pennsylvania and anybody watching this comes to Pennsylvania, New Trail, 14.99 a 4 pack for a triple IPA. Fuck
Mm,
yeah. Let's go. New
mm,
Trail Brewing Company. I will stand by New Trail Brewing Company forever because they know what's going up. They charge good prices, they have good quality, and they will fuck you up. And not that same shit that fucking New Belgian will, where you get a
yeah.
fucking hangover for 2.5 days. It's good shit.
Well, and it's just like when I was up in Alaska, I was there at Girdwood and
You are
Girdwood
the man
Brewing.
of the world. You
Huh?
go everywhere. You're a man of the world.
I try to be.
I
I
was
mean,
here, I was there. I went over to fucking Lama and I fucked the fucking Dalai Lama and I came down the fucking mountain and I fucked this
well,
guy and I fucked
you've
him
been to
and I fucked
Germany
them.
and you've been to England and all that stuff. I mean, come on.
I fucked lots of guys, but I didn't fuck as many guys as you had apparently. I fucked this
Well,
guy here, you fucked this
I've
guy
been
here,
to
you fucked this guy
Germany.
here.
I've been to Poland. I've been to Austria. I've been to Ireland, Scotland, England,
Are you trying to say that
Bahamas,
I got sloppy seconds from you? That's unbelievable.
Cayman.
Oh, I found that out. It was so easy to slide in a fucking trailer jammer. I know now. I just slide. Unbelievable.
But in reality, if you look it up, Girdwood Brewing, GIRD Wood, brewing. Uh, they had some really good beers. They had what was that? No Woman, No Cry or whatever. They had that beer, and I mean, I tried several of them when I was there and everything. And I should have done videos on them, but I'm living in the moment at the time, and I'm like, I'm not
Damn
gonna.
right.
That's the difference between
No,
people
no,
who are
no, no. I
YouTubers.
completely agree with you. Like it's fucking hard to do that when you're hitting beers, you're having a good time. I have
Mm.
I don't know if you noticed this. I have very few videos that ever do like whole like, "Oh, I'm doing this beer, I'm doing this beer, I'm doing this. Don't fuck you. I'm just doing all of them. Have a good time.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was Chair Five Pizza Place. It's Chair Five Restaurant or whatever
Eat your
like that.
forward.
And let me tell you, that's some of the best damn pizza I had. Chair Five in Girdwood, Alaska, there, and
What Alaska?
yeah, and that
What
was
about Fairbanks, Alaska?
well, Fairbanks was all right. I mean, it was nothing special in the sense of food or anything
Oh,
that
you
I can
said
remember.
it's oh my god.
But I tell you, Chair Five, that
I
whole
was going to go
the
to
reason
Alaska
I
to get some
loved. I'm
fucking
going to tell you the reason why I
beer.
loved Chair Five is
Okay.
because it was brought on and it became well. Let me put it the inspiration of why it became in existence was due to because of a drunkard stupid of the
Yours.
owner. The people who created Chair 5 were drunk one day and said, "Hey, I like this building. I like this place. We should turn around and create a restaurant, and next thing you know, they turn around and started spending all their money towards making this restaurant. I mean, you can't beat that when somebody has drunken inspiration and runs with it.
Okay. Let me ask you a real question. How's the dumpers there? 1 to 10.
What do you mean, the dumpers?
Butt dumpers. The dumpers.
You're talking about
Alaskan
shitting?
dumpers.
Oh, you're talking about
No.
the women.
Yeah.
The funny thing about it is, all
They're
the women
all sevens and not in a good way.
well, I would say most of them were anywhere between 5 and 8s.
No, no, okay.
Yeah.
Firm or
And the
not
thing,
firm.
and I have a theory about that too.
Okay.
When the women are in, because I say they're friendly and all that stuff. The the theory I have is when women are in colder climates, they're unable to show more of their figure and more of
Ah,
their
yeah. So
body.
you see
So they're
more, but
friendly
you
and they're more smiley and facially attractive.
closely. Yeah, yeah. No, I like that. It's
And
good.
when you come to Florida, all the women become stuck up. All the women
Ah,
become full of themselves because guess what? All the guys are fawning over them. All the guys are like, "Oh shit, look at fuck," and everything like that because they're able to wear the skimpiest thing and all that stuff. And so that now they think they're the hottest shit, in the whole world. But the
right.
women who are having to, compensate for the
Covering
fact that
stuff
they're
up
bundled
because it's
up,
cold.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
bundled up to all degrees. Oh, I got this sweater over a sweater over a sweater over this jacket over this other jacket.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, like don't hide the booty though. Like let that booty shine.
Yeah. And I think that women from up north, in general, are friendlier.
Mm. All right. Are we done with
I
this
don't know
one?
if you can understand that because you're right there in the middle of it. Well,
I
maybe
can.
not so
I
much the
can.
middle, but
Yeah.
you're in the beginning stages of the cold climates, and all that stuff.
I see.
Yeah,
I see. I will tell you what. I see best of the both, and I see worst of the both. Let's say
yeah.
that.
Well, in Florida, you can definitely see the worst because the women can be very stuck up, very
No,
full of
agree.
themselves.
Slap in the face. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
they're full of themselves, and it takes a strong character to be able to smack them around and
A
to,
jammer. Oh
to put
no.
them in
Come
order.
on, you could do it. Jammer, you could just jam the fucking jam them
Well,
all.
I've had a few that I've been able to correct, but
Ah, good.
but there's some that's uncorrectable.
That's right. That's true. And God bless them.
I tell you what, you got to give them credit. I mean, whatever you want to say about them, you have to give credit where credit's due. You know?
That's right. Exactly. Well, my
But
beer
I
is
do see
done. How
that.
about your done? How about your beer? Is it done?
Yeah, I'm done. And I don't know if I give it. Did I give it a grade?
No, you didn't. What's your
Uh,
grade?
I give it a B. That's well.
I'll give it a B. I'll give this one an A plus, 9 out of 10, baby.
Wow. That's actually, when you poured it and when I saw it and when you told me about it, I thought, man, that's a really good beer.
It's a good beer. It's good
And
beer.
this one right
I
here,
have three
hey,
more, so maybe one of them will have to come to you, Jeremy.
yeah, and, what gets me about it, and vice versa. If there's something I have down here, I could probably send it up to you.
Awesome.
I don't know what I'm. Unfortunately, most of the places like where Ronald the Riot is and so
You know,
forth.
you know, you know, you need. I need some Hanapu.
Who?
Hanapu. Cigar City Hanapu.
Oh, well, Cigar City stuff I could probably get you.
There you go. I need
I
some
could probably get
Hanapu, baby. Double Hanapu.
because Cigar City they put out everything out there. Everywhere. In the Tampa area, and I'm right in the Tampa area, so.
Oh yeah, so you're right next to Angry Chair.
In fact, where I work is right next to a PA company.
Diddling, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
The crazy thing about it is, I'm walking in the other day and I'm smelling them brewing the grains and everything, and I'm like, man, I wish I was working over there because I'm smelling it and I'm thinking, oh, that smells so good,
Oh, fuck you.
and they're
But
just, and it's
you're
just,
in Tampa. You're in
uh,
Tampa, so you're close to Anchorage here.
who?
Anchorage here is in Tampa.
Ah, well, I don't know about. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, okay. I'm directly next to your Yingling, so
Yeah, I know. Oh, you told me about it,
yeah.
asshole. Yeah, dingaling.
And they had a position open, and
Oh shit!
before I could even apply for it, they turned around and closed it, which tells me
Oh,
that
because
was
it
an
was
internal.
internal. Internal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Open
internal.
it up just for long enough for them to be able to turn around and close it.
The only to say that yes, we gave it a we did it
Yeah.
close. Yeah, fuck
And that's
those.
the thing about the companies down here. If it's a good company paying good money and everything like that, you're either going to have to die in order for there to be an opening, or you're going to have to be related to somebody. So somebody has to
Yeah,
die, or you have to be related.
yep. That's how it is here too, for sure.
Otherwise,
Cool.
you're screwed. You never get in.
Otherwise, you're gonna work yourself to death.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, one, I'm sick of looking at you, and two,
Oh,
I'm sick of
damn.
looking at you in an empty glass. So,
Yeah.
go and do another one. Open it up. I have another beer review.
All right.
Otherwise, fuck you.
Sounds wonderful. In fact, I may pull out one of the wonderful beers of
Ooh,
New Belgium that you like.
I really do love those.
I know you do. That's the reason I may
I
pull it
know.
out to the
Exactly.
review for.
Yep.
All right, let's close her up. Thanks for watching. Whatever else, and so.
So and stuff.
Well, see you in a bit. I'll
Go
send you a
fuck
link.
yourself.
Yeah.